Let it not be said, your boy is a liar. I told you. We were going to have that conversation today about Cassandra Nova. Who is she? What is she about? What is she here for? What is going on? Who is this person in Deadpool and Wolverine? Well, we're going to have that in just a second. Talk to your boy, talk to the gang, talk to your mans. Here we go. Let's do that thing. Now pull up on me.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo! Back again. That's right. Luda. Feel this. It gets meaner and meaner each time, baby. Feeling real good, too. Holla at him. What up, Uncle Face? Yeah. I'm a bull in this industry, man. Tell him. Some would rather run down and get one cow. I think I'd rather walk down and get them all. You know what I'm talking about, right? Look, I'm never going nowhere, so don't try me. My music sticks in fans' veins like an ivy. Flows poison like ivy. Oh, they grimy. Already.
Okay, fam. So, who is Cassandra Nova? X-Men, new X-Men, comic book edition. So this is probably, I want to say the early 2000s. This is a very new character to the game. Somebody that we didn't come across all in the days of past. But in X-Men 97, based on the information that I gathered, I believe this is the route they're going to go with this particular villain. So Cassandra Nova is the twin sister of Professor X. Yes, twin sister. But there is a hard twist to this. Technically is not the twin sister of Professor X. I know I just said it was a twin sister of Professor X, but it is actually the mental being of Professor X being split into two, and it created its own body based on the DNA cells of Professor X. But based on, for you to understand it more, I guess, better, this is going to be the twin sister of Professor X, an other being. I'm going to say, based on the information that I gathered, this is going to be a variant of Professor X. So let's go back to Logan. Logan, it was only Wolverine and Professor X that was left. Why? Because Professor X had lost the ability to control his powers based on a mental disease that he was having, and accidentally killed the X-Men. And in doing so, only left Wolverine and Wolverine to protect him. Professor X living with this guilt, and Wolverine living with the fact that he is the only one left to protect Professor X, as he know he is dying as well. So when you go back into this new X-Men comic book, so how does this go? During conception, the seed split into two to make twins. One twin was evil, one twin was good. This twin tried to kill the good side of Professor X. Professor X, also being in the womb and realizing what's happening, thought he mentally destroyed this particular variant or this particular version of the evil side. But it did not die. It mentally created a mental bubble to keep itself alive, taking the DNA cells of the stillborn baby that was born, because two babies were actually born. One was Professor X, one being the stillborn baby. It used that stillborn's DNA, based on the DNA from Professor X, to create its own body, to live, to continue on, to go on, to hate all things in this world. Why? Because as though you have Professor X, who is trying to protect, who is trying to love, who is trying to unify, the other half of Professor X is always trying to destroy. It despises human beings. It despises all populations, despises mutants the most, because she herself is a mutant. So I'm going to gather that this being the TVA, this being the planet in which this particular person is on, I'm going to gather that this variant of Professor X is trapped on this planet and is going to get ready to create and wage war against the TVA, all mutant and mankind, which is what Deadpool and Wolverine are fighting against, which is why this variant is using other variants to fight against these two individuals. which is Deadpool and Wolverine. So this is going to be an interesting twist. There is not an easy way to explain Cassandra. You literally probably going to have to read the comic book, because to even know this, you have to go into the comic book series in which you meet Cassandra for the first time, finding out that is Professor X's twin sister, for Jean to eventually go into the mind of Professor X, because Professor X did not know he had a twin sister because he killed this twin sister in the womb, which also wiped the memory of him having a twin sister, and then turning out to find out that it was not actually a twin sister. It was the evil embodiment of Professor X, which part of it still lives in him, which created Onslaught when he shut that down to become, when he shut down Magneto's brain and he became Onslaught. So that evil half still lives in him. This is the full embodiment of the evil. The evil created its own body. And there you have it. The twin sister, technically other half of Professor X in female form, the same way we had Loki show up in female form. Yes, this is going to be confusing, crazy, and insane, and I'm loving every moment of it. I love a good twist. I love a good plot. Oh, my expectation level, yo, I'm no less than 4.8 Afro picks does this movie have to be. No less. You're less than 4.8 Afro picks, you're a disappointment. You and your mother, me and your mother, I will be highly disappointed. I'm just telling you as it is. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Cassandra Nova, twin sister of Professor X, which is really Professor X's other half based on the comic books, but just for story purposes only, based on the cinematic universe, we're going to believe this is a variant of Professor X, creating a world of chaos to join with other variants of other universes, of other versions of whatever cells that are in there, to try to destroy everything Marvel, everything mutant, everything that is good and great in this world. This is going to be a battle of a lifetime. Let's prepare ourselves, people, for insanity and crazy. So when you see your mans in the streets, you better hit them with those beats and hit them with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle.
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me.